Hey guys, what's up? Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being patient. I'm slightly late. I was trying to wrap something up, you guys. All right. Ooh. Thank y'all for being here. Hold on. They're doing it. Ooh, StreamYard get on my nerves so bad, y'all. Oh my lord. Hold on. Why is that doing it? Child. Hold on, y'all. I see you guys. Thank y'all for being here though. We're having slight technical difficulty, if you will. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, that's working fine. Hmm. I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll figure it out later. Anywho, good morning. Happy hump day, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. Happy hump day. Let's go ahead and speak to everybody so we can get on into the show. I got some great topics for you guys this morning. I hope y'all are feeling blessed. Got your coffee and tea and getting where you guys need to be. All right. Let's get into it. Miss Lori Eden is here. Good morning, ma'am. Delilah T is here. Erica Butler is here. My top flight Rose is here. Kim Swinson is in the building. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning, Deborah Banks. Greatness Love is here. Good morning. Erica Rogers. Shirley Terry is here. Carla Burrell is here. Miss Honeybee is in the building. Good morning, ma'am. Tammy Fox is here. Brown Eyes is here. Gail West is here. Lisa D is here. Tam C is also here. Playtime is here. Cheryl Williams is here. Mrs. Washington is here. Felicia is here. Mashonda AA Notary. You guys check her out. If you need some notary service, go ahead and hit her up. Okay. Support Black business. Deborah Johnson is here. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, guys, I had to get it. Thank you. Again, Simple Mom Family TV. You guys check her out, okay? She is a content creator. Shirley Terry, thanks for being here. Lucille Grill, thanks for being here. Maria Perry is here. Sylvia Blow is here. Angela Cuff is here. Deidre Brunch is here, or Bunch rather. Deidre Bunch is here. Vera Dockery is here. Angela Cuff is here. Kim, you is in the building. Thanks for being here. Sylvia Blow is here. Wanda the nurse advocate. You guys need a good nurse. Go ahead and holler at her. Hold on. She says, I had a great birthday on the 13th. Oh, happy belated, because today is the 15th. Okay. Happy belated birthday. You guys, please wish her a happy belated birthday. Okay. Wish her a happy belated birthday. All right. Because, hey, another year around the sun, baby. The way people are falling off the face of this earth and passing away, it's a blessing to wake up to another birthday. So happy birthday to you, love. All right. Happy birthday to you. April RN Virgo. We got two RNs in here. Let me find out. Okay. Tanya Harris, thanks for being here. Angela Kelly is here. Brenda Gresham is here. Thanks for being here, love. Says who she said I have to hit the like button already. Yes, Kim, you said she hit the like button. Everyone else, please hit the like button as well. Okay. I see you, Ronnie. I see. Yes, y'all give her a happy belated birthday because I love birthdays. Okay, birthdays, anniversaries. Anybody else celebrating an anniversary? Okay, anybody? I see the 102 in the chat already. You guys have a anniversary, happy anniversary as well. All right, because we love over here as well. All right, love and happy birthdays. Love it. Let's get into the show because we have one. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, let's jump on in. As we all know, yesterday we got the sad news, honey, about the one and only, the Soul King. All right, D'Angelo. I'm still shocked, y'all. I can't even hold you. I'm shocked. Yesterday, I've been this morning too. While I was getting ready this morning, I got getting ready yesterday in my car when I went out and about blasting D'Angelo. Okay. Yes, his new Vanguard album, the Vanguard album, all of that. Okay. Brown Sugar album, all of that. Okay. Jesus. Like, I'm shocked. But he left a lot of great music behind for all of us to still be able to enjoy. You can go on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube and social media. Didn't have all of that back in the day, to where if you lost someone, you just kind of didn't have those type of memories. You can go back and revisit it. But thank God for social media. You can go on any platform really and pull up his music, look at videos, and kind of reminisce of where you were when you first heard that song, and just kind of be in that whole vibe and get your groove on, right? Okay, I'm a music junkie. I love music. I told you guys, if anybody, y'all been watching me for a long time, you know how I feel about music. So when greats like this right here leave this earth, honey, I don't know why it hit different for me. I don't know, because I just like, no. But we're gonna get into some D'Angelo news this morning to help celebrate his life while he was here. We're gonna look at some celebrities who gave their condolences as well to him, and any other updates that we may have. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. D'Angelo is up first. We had to put him to the front of the line, honey. Okay, because yeah, that we had to do that. All right, so according to the Jasmine brand, D'Angelo and Angie Stone's son, Michael, shares a heartbreaking message after his father's unaliving. All right, y'all know he passed away from pancreatic cancer. So yeah, please, men, please go and get your pancreatic. Go and get your all your tests that you have to get done. Please get them done. I know sometimes it's painful, but in the long run, it's going to save your life. Not saying that D'Angelo didn't, but so that you can be aware, you can find out things ahead of time, get ahead of whatever may be going on that you may not know about, so that we can be here as long as we can. He passed away at 51 years old. That's very young. Okay, I feel like he still had his whole life ahead of him, but obviously the Lord needed another musician in his heavenly choir up there. We know Angie Stone is already there, in addition to Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. My God, that must be a choir, right? Luther Vandross is there, Lord. That has to be an awesome choir up there, right? Then to have D'Angelo with all the musical abilities. This man plays all these instruments and can also sing and great with the pen as well. But let's get into what D'Angelo's son had to say. He is very musically gifted as well. I mean, how could he not be? His mother and father, the great Angie Stone and D'Angelo. Okay. Now he says, I just sat there watching my daddy die. So this sounds like he transitioned. Again, we know he passed away from cancer. And that has to be painful, to sit by and watch a person that you love so deeply, that brought you into the world and gave you all the musical abilities. Yeah. Let's get into it. D'Angelo's son, Michael Archer II, has shared a heartbreaking message on Instagram about losing his father just after the passing of his mother, Angie Stone. Angie passed in March. Here we are in October. Okay. Roughly 7 months, going into 7 months. The 27-year-old reflected on his grief and emotional bond that he had rebuilding with his dad before his death. It said that I just sat there watching my daddy die after feeling like it was the first time he and I were truly building, according to Michael. He said that he was there when I needed him most after the passing of Mama. Says, unfortunately, time ran out. He says that I know it wasn't done with malicious intent, but today I am not in any state of mind to make any statements. I wasn't planning to. So it sounds like he's dealing with this pretty hard. Okay. That's hard to lose mom and dad in the same year within months. So y'all prayers up for this young man. Okay. His message touched fans across social media, many of whom sent their condolences and prayers. D'Angelo, born Michael Eugene Archer, died Tuesday, October 14th at 51 years old after living with pancreatic cancer, marking another devastating loss for Michael following his mother's fatal car accident earlier this year. Okay, so prayers up for this young man. This has to be hard. All right, if you ever lost a parent, then you know that pain runs very, very deep. Okay. Let's get into it. This is his message. Okay. For those of you who want to follow him on social media, he is One Sway Vot Wayne. Okay, you guys see it up here. One Sway Vot Wayne. Okay, That is him on Instagram. If you guys want to follow him, this is a message that I just read to you that he spoke of his father. Okay, so prayers up for this young man. Let's move along. Let's move along. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Man, that house had to be lit with the two of them singing and going back. I cannot imagine. Oh my God. All right, so celebrities and fans remember D'Angelo following news of his passing. Let's go ahead and get into that. Hollywood Unlocked, thank you for this. All right. Okay, Kalani, one of my favorite ones. All right, y'all know Kalani. She's the one that has the new hit song "Folded." Okay, come and get your clothes, honey, because they folded. She says, "Totally speechless. Thank you for all that you gave us. Wow, I don't even know what to say with the broken heart emojis." Okay, I feel like everybody feels that way. Yeah. Doja Cat, another one of my favorite artists. She says, "Rest in peace, D'Angelo. My thoughts, love, and prayers go out to his family and friends. A true voice of soul and inspiration to many brilliant artists of our generation and generations to come." Very well written. All right. Joshua Minson Kim. I'm not sure who this person is, but let's go ahead and read what they had to say. "Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Don't even know what to say. Three timeless albums, each one in an incredible expansion of his sound, a peerless, flawless discography." Yes, honey, says it wouldn't even be crazy to say he released the best album of the 90s, the 2000s, and 2010s. Says that one of our greatest artists. These albums, right? If you don't have them, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Brown Sugar is like the album of all albums. Okay. All the hits. It's like no skips. All right. Yes. And Vanguard, check out Vanguard. And I told you guys he just released a new one. I think it's Messiah or something. But the songs on there are just as good. Okay. Yes. Put in there, what's your favorite song? Drop in the chat. What is your favorite D'Angelo song? I know you can't pick just one because he has so many, but put what your favorite song is in there. I like everything from Brown Sugar. I love. I also love his song "Really Love." That's like one of my favorites. Okay, it has like that nice, soulful, jazzy vibe to it. I just love it. Let's continue. Jill Scott, she's up here, one of my favorite artists as well. Okay, I told you a long time ago, you ain't gonna understand everything, and everything ain't meant for you. Nor I to understand. She said, "I never met D'Angelo, but I love him, respect him, admire his gift. This loss hurts." She said, "The love to my family that are my family to him. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace, genius." Two broken heart emojis. Okay. Yes, y'all put them in there. All right, Y2K said that he gave us soul, groove, voice, and timeless R&B. When the Voodoo album arrived, it says it was clear that D'Angelo wasn't just neo soul's latest SEX symbol. He was bringing a whole new juju to the genre. Okay, hashtag rest in peace, D'Angelo. Yes, honey. Okay, everybody remember him with the shirt off, right? I think we all remember that in the "How Does It Feel" video, and I'm still like, I think all the girls were like, "Oh my God," like fanning out when that video came out. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen the video because I was just like, "Oh my God, it don't make no sense to be this damn fine." Okay, I'm talking about rips, just stomach, just six pack, just ripped. I was like, "Oh my God." All right, so I had a little crush moment with D'Angelo back in the day, I can admit. Darion says that Angie Stone and D'Angelo passing in the same year. It wasn't supposed to be like this. It wasn't. Okay, let's continue. King of R&B, Jacquees says to rest in peace, D'Angelo. Okay, and he adds his emojis. Kari says that Angie Stone and D'Angelo gone within months of each other, praying for his son with the praying hands. J Dab says D'Angelo, I'm sorry, was really one of them ones. Yeah, devastating loss, rest in peace. Absolutely. Okay, so it looks like that is it so far for that. Let's move along, honey. Someone else who I love. This person did a song with D'Angelo, "Nothing Even Matters," to none other than Miss Lauryn Hill. That's one of my favorites too. Okay. All right. Let's get into it, honey. I regret, this is what Lauryn Hill says about the passing of D'Angelo. She said, "I regret not having more time with you. Your undeniable beauty and talent were not of this world, and a presence not of this world needs protection in a world that covets light and the anointing of God." Come on. Said that you, sir, moved us, stirred us, inspired, and even intimidated others to action with your genius. Thank you for being a beacon of light to a generation and beyond who had no remembrance of the legacy that preceded us. She's so well spoken. I love this. Says, thank you for your charting and course and for making space during a time when no similar space really existed and didn't. Okay, let's continue. You imagine a unity of strength and sensitivity in Black manhood to a generation that only saw itself as having to be one or the other. Okay. It is my earnest prayer that you are in peace, far away from selflessness, fear, and or controlling interests, far from possessiveness, far from greed, far from manipulation, far from exploitation, far from intentionally designed chaos, and that you, brother, are in peace, in bliss, and in eternal light, and fulfillment with our Father in heaven. I love you and I miss you. May God grant you peace and shelter to your family, true friends, and genuine appreciators, Brother King. That's nice, right? She is so well spoken. That is him. That's a great picture of him as well. D'Angelo, another great picture. He's very photogenic. That's him in the studio, honey. Get ready to do another hit. Okay, that's a great. I love this one with the guitar. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Great pictures. That's him and Lauryn Hill again, as you guys can see. So that was her condolences to D'Angelo. Let's continue. All right, so there was some type of slight drama, we call it that, when it came to Jill Scott, and she had to come back and check a bitch and let them know, don't play with me when it comes to D'Angelo. Some people were trying to say something in a negative light as related to something she said, and she came back to clear it up. Let's get into it. Shout out to the bitch gossip. Said that Jill Scott has addressed fans after theories and speculations began circulating about her post, which was shared less than 24 hours before news of D'Angelo's death was announced. Now it says that Jill Scott has addressed fans after theories of speculations. Let's go ahead and get into what she had to say. She said, let me stop you now. Okay, the Philly is coming out. Y'all know Jill Scott is from Philadelphia, honey. She's from Philly. Said a mutual friend shared that our beloved D'Angelo was unwell a few days ago. I sent love yesterday. I didn't know that he was leaving us today. She says that, oh, my condolences to his family, his musical fam, and fans. Says that I am a fan and I mourn. D. Keaton and now D'Angelo. It hurts. Okay, so she's expressing her feelings. Okay. This person here says that I thought her saying D'Angelo first was weird when he's been off the grid, but she says I see this tweet different now. Okay, so people were kind of trying to, whenever she posted something earlier, I think people were trying to make something negative out of it, but she came back and she fixed it. So she also says, I feel so high. I love you, D'Angelo. I love you, Erica. I love you, The Roots. I love you, Bette Midler. I love you, Moonchild. I love you, Stevie. I love you, Andre 3000. I love you, B. I love you, Miss Jilly from Philly. Blessings to everybody seeing this, John. I love my time. Okay, with the heart, with the emojis. Okay, so shout out to Jill Scott for fixing that and coming back, spinning the block on that. All right, we are done with our condolences and our post on D'Angelo. We're going to move on into some just a couple posts. How many posts? We don't have a lot of politics today, thank God. Maybe like 2 topics, and then we're gonna move on. Okay. All right, let's move along. Stephen A. Smith, child. I hate to talk about him today because I'm sick of him. I am so tired of him, but he's gonna get read down. We're gonna get into that in a second. But first, let's get into this post. All right. It said that Stephen A. Smith responds to backlash that he received for going off on Jasmine Crockett. Y'all know we love our Jasmine Crockett. Said that he doubles down and says that she's engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets. This is what he had to say. His ass gonna get read down here in a second. We're gonna look at this first, but let's hear what he has to say.
Heard that. There was also another one where she called them again a white supremacist, but it didn't just stop there. She went to her own governor of the state of Texas, who's in a wheelchair, by the way. Keep that in mind. And listen to what she said about him.
We in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
Governor Hot Wheels.
Okay.
And the only thing that is hot about him is that he's a hot ass mess.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to serve 750,000 constituency in the 30th district of Texas. That is what I was saying. do. You just heard that. There was also another one where she called them again a white supremacist, but it didn't just what she feels. Never mind whatever level of justification you may have towards feeling the way that you feel. When you're in her,
I want him to just only focus on sports. If he can only talk about sports and stay out of his political stuff, I get it that you're saying you want to run for president, so you're trying to throw yourself out there to kind of show that you're a little political. We don't give a fuck. I think I speak for everyone listening, everyone that's ever watched this video, and everyone that will watch this video. We don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, talk about sports. What's going on in sports? That's your job. You are going off the beaten path and you are creating enemies that you probably never would have created had you just done your fucking job of being a sports commentator, not a fucking hater. Okay, that's what it's coming off of. Let's get into
position, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's what I was saying. What I was saying was this educated, brilliant black woman representing over 750,000 people is engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets. And that's fine when you're in the streets. How many of y'all bring the streets to the table when you at the negotiating table trying to get a deal done? How many of you are able to think that for a second that you're able to bring street verbiage to Capitol Hill and that's going to work for you? You literally have senators and congressional figures on. Never. All
right, so I don't even want to hear the rest of him. Let's go ahead and get into this good read down, honey, because that's what I really want to hear. Okay. Yes. Rap applies tore into the ass of Stephen A. Smith, and I want to see it. And you guys are going to watch it with me. All right. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Plies goes off in a video seemingly about Stephen A. Smith after he went in on Jasmine Crockett for criticizing Donald Trump. Says it mad because everybody else don't want to be no mother effing house ninja like you. I'm gonna let him say it, child. Oh my God. Let's get into it, honey.
And dear motherfucking house niggas. Yeah, motherfucking house niggas.
Ooh, child.
Stop getting motherfucking mad at everybody else, because everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you.
Okay.
Fuck nigga, be happy you a house nigga. Be glad it worked out for you and your family, pussy ass nigga. But everybody don't want to be no motherfucking house nigga. Oh, you ought to be nice to master. You ought to get along with master to get. Fuck nigga, everybody don't want to get along with master nigga. Some motherfucking people still got motherfucking principles out here, nigga. You's ought to get along with master. Fuck nigga, you don't say nothing when master out here talking to everybody crazy, bitch ass nigga. And dear motherfucking house niggas. Yeah, motherfucking house niggas.
Okay.
Stop getting motherfucking mad at everybody else, because everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you. Fuck nigga, be happy you a house nigga.
You all done.
It's cool for motherfucking master to talk to everybody crazy. No, you ought to get along with master good us. So sick of you fuck niggas don't know what to do, nigga. Mad cause everybody else don't want to be no motherfucking house nigga like you. Be happy you a house nigga. Fuck nigga. And stop trying to tell some motherfucking body else what to do.
Come on.
Still some motherfucking people out here that believe in what they motherfucking believe in, nigga. You want everybody to do something how you motherfucking did it. Just cause you kissed the ass, nigga. Everybody don't want to motherfucking do that to get in the AC. Pussy ass, nigga.
Okay.
So sick of you fuck nigga. It's cool for motherfucking master to talk to everybody crazy.
All right, let's keep going.
That's all you fuck niggas want to run around here now do. Get mad at everybody else because everybody else don't want to be a motherfucking house nigga like you.
Come on.
Fuck nigga, go be a house nigga in peace, bitch ass nigga. And leave everybody else the fuck alone. That's all you fuck niggas want to run around here now do. Get mad.
Jasmine Crockett chooses to express her.
What y'all think about that? Okay. Yes, honey. We love it. All right. I love a good read down. Stephen A. Smith, you deserve every single word, every F nigga, all that. Okay. All that. Take all that, bottle it up, and stick it up your ass. All right. Moving right along. That's all the politics we got, honey. We're going to get into the mess. Let's get into the mess. All right. According to Neighborhood Talk, let's go ahead and share so you guys can see along with me. Did y'all like that? Baby, Plies will never disappoint. Do you hear me? When y'all piss him off and he finally snap off on your ass, you gonna know and you gonna feel it, okay? Man, that was a good read down. I love that. I'm gonna have to go watch that again later. All right. Florida Sheriff's Office defends their decision to post the mugshot of a 9-year-old boy accused of threatening classmates with a knife. We gotta say it that way for YouTube's sake. Said that we have not had any repeat offenders since we have put this in place. Now, do we do this for the Caucasian kids when they do stuff like this as well? Because I'm pretty sure our African-American kings are not the only ones that have brought something to school that they shouldn't have brought. I'm not sure why we are making this young man here, who's only 9 years old, an example to put his picture up here. He is a minor. What happened to protecting the minors? It used to be they used to blot out children's faces whenever they do things that is against the law. But it's giving now, they don't give a fuck about minors anymore because you have this young man's face plastered all over the internet now. Sheriff's Office. Okay. Yeah, what about that? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. It said that a 9-year-old student, Anthony Walker, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to unalive after allegedly threatening multiple classmates with a knife he brought to Middleton Birney Elementary School in Crescent City. The incident happened on October 8th during recess. One victim says that Walker pulled a pocket knife during a fight and threatened to starve. We're going to say starve him. Okay. It says another student says that Walker tapped him on the back of the tapped him on the back, showed an open knife, and chased him. A third reported that Walker showed the weapon and told her not to tell the teachers. Okay. So he was feeling a little, because he had something. Said that Walker was arrested, booked, and later released to a parent pending his court date. However, the Putnam County Sheriff's Office sparked outrage after posting the child's mugshot on Facebook, defending it as part of its transparency policy. When did that happen? When did we start getting this transparency policy? Because I've seen other kids. I haven't seen any white kids up here exploited in such this way. As I was saying before, I feel like they've always protected the kids and their identities when they are minors or underage and commit their crimes. Okay. But it's given now they're trying to call this a transparency policy. Let's continue. Sheriff spokesperson Allison Waters Merritt defended the department's stance, saying that the 2018 policy helps prevent repeat offenses. Says that we have not had any repeat offenses since we put this in place, according to them. Only Florida Statute 985.04, juveniles charged with felonies are not guaranteed confidentiality. Really? It goes on to say that, meaning that their names and photos can be made public. Families can, however, request takedowns within 10 days. Who gives a, after 10 days, you know how many people have seen this? Your child's face on a post in 10 days? Do you know how many, especially depending on what the story is about, if it's crime related like this, a lot of people are going to look at it like, how many people in my chat right now? 265 people are watching this right now. So if another blogger covers this and they have several hundreds or whatever in their chat, like, do you know how many people can see this in a matter of 10 days? Yeah, I don't know. Now, I'm not taking away from what he did because that was absolutely wrong for him to bring a weapon to school, to show it to someone, to threaten someone. Yeah, that's something that you definitely should not do. As parents, you got to go through your kids' book bags. I keep saying, you buy them, as long as they stay under your roof, you go through their shit. Ain't no, this is mine, stay out of my room. None of that. Black people, y'all know if you grew up in a black household, parents did not give a damn if it was your room, okay? I grew up in a household where mama would take the whole fucking door off the hinges because it's her damn door. Slam the door and lose your door. That's how that shit worked in my household. My parents didn't play that shit, okay? Talk back and get slapped in the mouth. I grew up in that era. Okay. These kids nowadays get too much leniency. The kids should have never been able to take that to school because mama's supposed to go through his fucking book bag every fucking day if she needs to. If you know you got a badass kid, if you know your child has the tendency to take things to school that they should not, if he bad at school, he bad at home. Parents. But you don't want nobody saying nothing to your kids. You don't want nobody to check your kids, so you check them. Get their ass together at home so the teachers ain't got to stop teaching in order to get them together. Okay? Other kids come to school to learn. And it make it difficult for other children who come to school that want to learn, that want to focus, that want to get an education. When you got badass kids who want to come to school on a Rambo bullshit, pulling out a cut knife, we'll call it that for YouTube's sake, run around on the damn playground when you should be on a swing slide or a monkey bar. But no, you out here on your Edward Scissorhand bullshit on the fucking playground. And now, y'all feel me? We got to step it up, parents. I'm a parent as well. My child's in school as well. Do I go through his book bag? I sure do. Every fucking day if I feel like it. Do I go in his room? I sure will. Do I open his drawer and go through it? I sure will. Will I look under his mattress? I will. I go through all his shit. Will I take his devices? If he be on punishment, I sure the fuck will. Will I take his allowance money? I sure will. Why? Because I'm mama. And if you talk back, will I snap off on your ass? I sure will. Why? Because I'm the authoritative figure. And that's how it has to be when you have children. You have to put the rules down. Put the fear in your kids. Not feel like, oh, but the fear of your child know not to fucking try you because of who you are, the authoritative figure in their life, in the household, okay? Kids won't act out and do certain things at school when they know they got a mama at home that'll snap on their ass when they walk through that fucking door. That's the type of household I grew up in. And that's the way we have to be with our children. Not feel like, oh, you know, mama get ready to, reach up and scratch her head and you like this. Not that type. But the fear of, kind of like how you fear God. You fear God in terms of not doing certain things because you don't want the wrath of God. And the same way with your children, all right? Parents, step it up, all right? This little boy should never been able to walk out of the house with a knife or a pow-pow, okay? You got kids taking pow-pows to school as well, and it's sad. And middle schools, that they have to have metal detectors for children to come into the schools. I'm starting to see that more and more now. Metal detectors for middle schoolers because they're bringing weapons to school, okay? Should nothing be in their book bags except pencils, pens, notebooks and paper, whatever it is that they need in order to learn, calculators, whatever they need to learn, not a fucking weapon. Like, why are you bringing a weapon to school? Okay, highly inappropriate. Parents, we got to step it up. I blame the parent in this situation. Mama, you got to step it up. All right, some of these kids are so damn bad. All right, put your foot up their ass and say, hey, don't make me tell you that shit no more. All right, don't make me have to talk no more. I'm not coming up to this school no more. If I got to get off and work and come up here. All right, you got to tighten your lips up so that you know that they mean it. Okay, that's how I talk to mine when I get mad. The lips is like this, and my eyes are like this, and the hands be moving sometimes too. Because he know I don't fucking play. All right, but let's move on. Okay, we be cute, but we can get here with it too. All right, All right, pick your poison. Shit, I don't play with mine. I ain't coming to get you out of jail, baby. I ain't raising no heathens. You're not raising no fucking heathens. Get it together. Okay. Moving right along. Now, somebody who's been arguing here for a good couple weeks about this damn album, about everything, fighting back and forth with Cardi B because she put her album out and it did so well, then went platinum and all of the above. All right. Shout out to Cardi B, baby. Album is superb. All right. It's a nice little bop. Did you come for the girls? You did. Did you create some enemies? You did. One of which is on my screen right now. Barbs, don't be mad. Don't be in my comments trying to come for me because a girl will clap back. But anywho and anyway, Nicki Minaj has something to say. That rhymed it. Nicki Minaj says that she's no longer putting out her album after she said multiple times, I'm putting out my album. Look out for my album. January, February, my album will be out. Okay. Yes, we know that Cardi put her album out, but never mind that, girl, because my album is coming out. Keep your eyes open for my album. Now she's saying, listen, I ain't putting out no damn album. I hope you're happy now. Well, I was almost getting ready to start giving a fuck, but now I don't have to because you're not putting out your album. So let's continue. Okay. There's been so many negative things going on surrounding this fucking album. So, girl, Listen, you let the girls bully you out of putting out an album, girl. Put your album out, okay? By the time January get here, Cardi's album be done slow down a little bit. All right, they're gonna be looking for something else new. So, according to Hollywood Unlocked, Nicki Minaj let her fan base know that she's not putting out her new album anymore. Okay, so she says here, Nicki Minaj says here, for those of you to follow her, because I do. Nicki Minaj says, okay, I'm not going to put out this new album anymore. No more music. Hope you're happy now. Bye, Barbs. Love you for life. Okay. So now, is this a cry for help? Is this her putting that out there so that people can say, no, please put your album out. Oh my God, we were waiting for it. Don't do that to us. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to drive off of a cliff if you don't put your album out. And then you run into the studio and put the fucking album out. Is it going to be one of those? Or are you really, really saying that I'm really not putting out an album? Fuck this whole music game. I'm going to focus on being a mom, my criminal ass husband that I got here at the house. Okay. That's what I'm focusing on. What are we doing? Let me know. Let me know how we should be acting. Should I be like, oh no? Or should I be like, girl, bye. All right, don't put the fucking album out because I ain't give a fuck about it anyway. Like, which reaction were you hoping to get? But anywho, that's what she's saying. She ain't putting out no album, child. After 2 weeks of fighting with Cardi. Go figure. Moving along. I was trying to care, honey. I really was. Moving along. It's like the indirect. It's like the indirect bullshit. Like, please care, but don't care. It's one of the. I'm like, girl, goodbye. Either put it out or don't. I really don't care either way. If you do, I'll listen to it. If you got some bops on there, I'm like, ooh, girl, go over there and check out. Go over there and check out old girl album, Nicki Minaj album, girl. Number 6 on the album is far. It's all of that. But shit, you ain't putting it out. I'm like, okay, next. Who else is putting out an album? Okay, I'll go there and bop to that. Well, I'll go and listen to some more damn D'Angelo. All right, can't never go wrong with that. Moving along, according to Source Magazine, all right, Sean Diddy Combs has been ordered to turn over a collection, girl. Collection mean a lot. Of private recordings and digital devices to federal investigators as part of the terms of his sentencing in his recent ostitution, as we have to call it that, related conviction. Y'all know he was just convicted on the, what was it, the 11th? What was the 3rd? October 3rd. How could I forget? October 3rd, he was convicted, okay? He is ordered to be in the prison for another 5 years, almost 5 years or whatever. He will be on probation when he gets out as well, according to some other things as well. I was hoping they would have sent his ass to Rikers or somewhere, okay? Since you want to be doing FOs, there's plenty of FOs to be done over there at Rikers. And they like it rough over there, I hear. But anywho, so he has to turn over all of his private collections, okay, while he out here acting like R. Kelly with a vault of porno of the graphic of all of these FOs that he's done. A lot of those, I'm pretty sure Cassie is on some of these videos. So the courts are telling him every fucking video, every thumbnail, every VHS tape that you have, you better have that shit turned in. And if you hold back anyone and don't turn it in, we're going to put some more time on your ass. That's what it's giving. So the judge has ordered Diddy to surrender all of the freak off tapes and electronic devices to the feds. All right. And if his ass don't do it, you're going to be bent over in there for a little bit longer. Okay. Yes, you will. Moving right on. What y'all think about that? Y'all say y'all don't care for Nicki. Yeah, so he got to turn them tapes and stuff over. Do y'all feel like the feds just want to watch these tapes? Like, why are y'all asking for these tapes all of a sudden? Is somebody going to be sitting back with their coffee, sipping on their coffee with their feet crossed on their desk, just like laid back watching these videos day after day after day? Like, why y'all want these videos? Or y'all just going to destroy them? Like, y'all don't want to watch them because it's so nasty, according to some of the testimony that was given in the case. Like, what are y'all want me doing? What are y'all doing? Anywho, so let's move along. Let me get up off that because I was about to say something. I had to catch myself. Let's get into Candy, Billy Goat Burris. I love her. Okay. Every man wants a woman. Her. Okay. Let's get into Candy. Okay. If you're out in the club, don't think I'm not. Her. All right. Moving along. I love Candy though. Candy, we love you, girl. As long as you don't turn that fan on high and get the singing, girl, because you know we don't like that. But Candy Burris describes the breakup of Escapes as the biggest failure of her career. I would have thought she was going to say leading any of the songs in the group, but she said that the group breaking up, honey, was her biggest failure. So let's go ahead and get into what she had to say, okay? She says that Candy Burris recently had a candid discussion about the impact of the initial breakup of Escape and had her career and overall success trajectory. Let's get into what she had to say, all right?
What's been Candy's biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
In the beginning, when our group fell apart, that was a huge failure. And when I say my group, I'm talking about Escape. You know, we had 3 successful albums and we broke up because we couldn't get along. So it wasn't like we had a flop record or something. It didn't, that had nothing to do with it. But at the end, the thing that defeated us was us. And at the same time, for me, it was like, you know how they say a gift and a curse? It was actually a curse and a gift for me. Because when things started falling apart in the group, I started, you know, like, I don't want to be broke. It's not going to happen. So I was like, oh my God, we got to figure this out. What we going to do? I'm telling Tiny, I'm like, yo, like, we got to figure this out. What we going to do? You know, one of our members is going solo. We need to figure out what you want, you know. Yeah. Maybe you and I could come together, do a project together. So she and I, we got in the studio and no scrubs came out of it.
That's right.
You know, that wasn't the plan, but you don't know where your blessing is coming from. And from there, it just opened the door for me to be able to write for so many people. So it's the gift, because if things didn't start falling apart with my group, I probably would have been comfortable, and it wouldn't, I don't think I would have had the same sense of urgency if, you know, the group was still set to do the next album and get the next big check or whatever.
What's been Candy's biggest?
I like that about Candy. Okay, all jokes aside, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Candy is a businesswoman. If she don't know anything else, she does know music. Okay, she is great with the pen. She's written many hits. Okay, for Destiny's Child, for Pink. Y'all gonna look at her roster of all the songs she's written. She and what's the child name? Tiny. She and Tiny, they've written a lot of hits. So they got Grammys from a lot of hits that they've written for other artists, in addition to Escape. So shout out to them for that. Candy's like, bitch, I ain't about to be out here broke. Y'all know Candy have many jobs. She let you know, honey. She ain't on Real Housewives of Atlanta no more. She missing that money, but she's over here getting it somewhere else. She's doing Broadway now. She still has her store Tags. She still has one of her restaurants. Okay. She still has, what is it? Blaze Steakhouse or whatever. I think they did keep the other, OLG restaurant over on Camp Creek, I think it is. What else? She has some other things going on as well. Aside from music writing, she also has a studio, I found out too, downtown Atlanta. She's got her hands in a lot of things. She has her hands in a lot of things. So shout out to Candy for being the businesswoman that she is. I don't think that she is in any danger of going broke anytime soon. I mean, you're going to be still getting residual checks coming in every month for songs that you've written, because that's how they do. So hey, just that alone, you're going to still get a nice bag. Unfortunately for LaToxic, and that's what I call her, LaToxic Scott, you kind of fuck the things up because they don't want to have you back in the group. I hear, and I've seen videos and interviews where they said that she's been asking, can she come back to be the 4th member again in the group? They don't want her there because she's so fucking problematic. Like when they start to get their momentum again, here she comes with this wanting to be solo again. Now, there's nothing wrong with stepping away and doing a solo project and coming back with your group. They do it all the time. Destiny's Child did it. Kelly Rowland did a solo. Beyonce did solo. All of them do it. When they're in a group, sometimes they will step aside to do solo projects and then come back together collectively and be a group. But this situation with LaToxic Scott, she has a very nasty attitude. She still has some tension between she and her sister for some money that was stolen. Y'all remember, y'all saw that on a reality show in terms of them not speaking. Her husband, Rocky, who was stealing money, as they were saying, also getting kickbacks, and she sat and denied that. It's just so much going on when it comes to her. It's just a lot peaceful for her to just do her thing, which y'all know her solo career is not doing anything. She was talking about doing a gospel album. I hear they said the gospel album went triple cardboard. I don't know. I wasn't trying to be checking for it because I'm not really a fan like that with her by herself. Now, if she's going to be with the group and sing with the girls, I'll listen. But I just have nothing for LaToxic Scott because she fucking irritates me with her attitude. She thinks the world owes her something. She thinks that her shit smells like strawberries. And she really thinks that she is just a shit because she can sing 1,000 runs in one song. We don't want to hear that, including me. So at the end of the day, thank you, Candy. Thank you, Tamika Scott. Thank you, Tiny, for putting y'all foot down and the other one up her ass and let her know, no, bitch, you're not coming back to the group. We don't want you. We're good. Go on over there and finish singing your 1,000 runs, and your career is going where, girl? That will be nowhere. All right. So moving right along. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Candy, for that. Moving along, honey. We don't stay on no more. Thank you, Candy, for that. Yeah. She do sing 1,000 runs, and every song, I'm like, girl, that's a lot. My God. All right, sound like look like she having Tourette syndrome too. She be over there on this shit here, making sure all them runs come out, honey. Ooh. I be like, oh Jesus, Lord, girl, Lord, it's not that serious. Okay, there's nothing you can tell me. That's her. I be like, oh, child. All right, all right, girl. Nothing you can do. I be like, oof. All right. Ooh, child, let me stop. I be doing that. Okay. If I be done started singing 1,000 runs. We ain't trying to do all that. But thank you. Moving right along, according to Neighborhood Talk. Y'all know she do that. Y'all know she do that. I see y'all laughing. You know I'm telling the truth. 1,000 runs. She wake up with 1,000 runs on her tongue. Okay. Good morning. That's her. She can't even say good morning. She turn over to her husband. Good morning. Like, okay, girl. Damn, just say good morning. You gotta do all that shit. All right, but let's get into these two clowns right here. Y'all know they were cheating on their husband and wife, okay? And now they want people to be happy for them because they done broke up each other's marriage. And now they're out here announcing that they're engaged. Like, we didn't give a fuck back then, and we don't give a damn right now. Okay, but we'll go ahead and entertain it because it's news. I hope y'all can use. I can't. But our former GMA host TJ Holmes and Amy Rothbach announced that they're engaged. Now, the couple had an alleged affair. It's not alleged because it was that was exposed back in 2022, leading to them being fired by ABC. Y'all remember that, right? Mm-hmm. So let's get into it, child, because they want us to care that they engaged. They don't broke up each other's marriage. I shall not. Now, controversial couple Amy Robach and TJ Holmes announced that they are now what? Engaged. All right. The pair were previously hosted or have previously hosted on GMA, which is Good Morning America, but were let go after their relationship was exposed in late 2022. Both were married at the time, but they claimed that they were separated from their spouses when that's still married. I don't know why people think that because you separated, you're not married. That still means you're married. From their spouses when the new love affair hit the internet. Now, despite their claims, ABC cut ties due to them being a distraction. Now, the couple announced the engagement on their Amy and TJ podcast, child. It says that we are sharing our love for you, that we are engaged, and that we've been engaged for just about a month now, okay, according to Amy Robach. And everyone was like, girl, we don't care. All right, moving on. Said that we wanted to let you all know before anybody else was able to. And it's not like we were sitting around waiting, girl, because we don't care. Said that we've learned that lesson, I guess, in the past about our relationships, according to Holmes. Said that Holmes also called attention to how Robach had been dangling a ring in everybody's face every chance that she could. So she happy to be with this damn cheater. And nobody said a word. Because they don't care. That means they don't care. If they're like, girl, let me see your ring right quick, girl. That means they don't care. Oh my God, y'all engaged? They don't care. You didn't get none of that. Y'all the only two smiling because we don't give a fuck. Says, ironically, their former spouses are now dating and have moved in together. So this is the weird thing. The two of them cheated on their spouses, and now their spouses have gotten together and have moved in, and they're dating each other. Is that not weird? That is weird. Like, is there not anyone else to date in y'all area? Imagine me cheating on my husband and my husband and going cheating on the person that I cheated on, and they being together in a relationship, and I'm over here with child. No, that's too close for comfort. That's too much sharing of the juices. Like, no. So it says that they're also inviting them to the wedding. Bitch, no. You cheated on your spouse, got with the person and engaged to the person that you cheated on. Now you're gonna tell your spouse, yeah, y'all welcome to come to the wedding. Why would I be happy for you? You have us in the situation. Says if they like it, said that we love it. That's the most dysfunctional bullshit I've ever heard. But no, all right. No, and I'm not even gonna say congratulations because this is total bullshit. Y'all going with y'all little podcast and all that other bullshit. We don't care, child. Let's get into some Bell Collective news. No congratulations here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. Moving right along, honey. I don't want to see the pictures of the wedding. I don't want to see the ring. I don't want to see the tidy whities he gonna wear on the wedding day. I don't give a hot damn how much gel he put in them curls. I don't care what red bottoms you're gonna be wearing. I don't give a damn. All right. I don't want to see the cake. I don't want to hear the music. I don't want to see none of this shit. I don't support it. Okay. Sorry. Call me a hater. I'll be that. Moving along, according to On TV, let's get into some Bell Collective news. This thing right here, Letitia, whoever named her that, her mother would be exact. Letitia is getting some truth to her ass. Okay, she irritates me. Let me just say this: she irritates me. I don't like her. It's something about her that comes off super fake. It gives every single season she comes back with the same bullshit of she's trying to come together with the Bells. She's trying to get the Bells together, but she's the most pettiest, nastiest one on this fucking show. I don't like her. I'm sorry. And that's why your fake ass boosie looking husband stay cheating on your ass. And no, I'm not saying that that's right for him to do, but I kind of don't care because I don't like you. So let's get into what they're saying here. All right. And I said it's just a game until it isn't. The truth is coming out to play on the new episode of Bell Collective this Friday. You guys watching Bell Collective? A lot of people are like, no, because it's one of Carlos King's shows. But I've been watching since season 1, so I'm continuing because I do like Selena and I like the other girls on the show. Now, however, I do miss so Gucci and her husband. Okay, JJ, and I also miss Akeisha and her husband as well, Willie. So, because they helped make the show, but now that they're not on the show anymore, then it's just the show is just like real blah. This new girl that they have on there this season, she ain't doing shit. She is irritating me with these old ass clothes that she wearing. I don't know who her stylist is, but girl, they need to be styling somebody else because not you. It's not getting what they need to get. Let's go ahead and get into this clip.
Have you ever been attracted to someone in the group?
That's weird as hell. What kind of group is that?
I got y'all on 3. Everybody give the answer. 1, 2, 3.
No.
He a liar.
Okay. What? So the girl that just said, the girl with the red hair and the white said that he's a liar. That's the girl that they're saying that Glenn has been texting, messaging, and cheating with on this season right here on his wife, Letitia. Okay. Inappropriate messages, inappropriate whatever. He's been doing that with said girl, and she is getting ready to blast his ass by saying he's a liar. Okay. He's going to try to clean it up because, of course, his wife is sitting right there. Let's continue.
No, what?
Why do you say that?
Hold up.
You weren't attracted to her? Have you ever been attracted to her?
I'm attracted to my wife.
Okay, that's bull.
No, I need, if it's something, like, holler at me for real. Because we supposed to be cool.
Ain't no next question.
No, we cool. If we cool, and you know
Ain't
with
no
you,
next
what's going on? Have you ever been attracted to someone in the group?
That's weird as hell. What kind of group is that?
I got y'all on 3. Everybody give the answer. 1, 2, 3.
No.
He a liar.
No, what?
Why do you say that?
Hold up.
You weren't attracted to her? Have you ever been attracted to her?
I'm attracted to my wife.
Okay, that's bull.
No, I need, if it's something, like, holler at me for real. Because we supposed to be cool.
Ain't no next
No, we cool. If we cool, and you know
Ain't
with
no
you,
next
what's going on? Have you ever...
Well, what's going on with the Bells? All right. Glenn is always going to be a fake ass nigga. Okay. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why Letitia can't see it. You keep trying to fix things with Glenn and you think that you guys are doing well and he's not cheating and not disrespecting you and playing in your damn face. And that's always what his ass is doing. Every season, it's another woman. Y'all remember the other season when they had to do a whole paternity test on the baby only to find out that it wasn't his, but it did not negate the fact that you were out here balls deep in another biatch, non-protected. Because how you going to get somebody pregnant if you're not using protection or if you are using protection? Okay. It's just a whole audacity for Glenn. Glenn think that he is God's gift, obviously. Glenn think that maybe he think that he's this huge celebrity now that women just falling all at his feet now. And Letitia continues to take him back and allow him to play in her damn face. At some point in time, you got to put your foot down and love yourself more. Because Glenn, he gonna wind up giving you something. A person like Glenn who don't give a fuck, if you cheating and you're not using protection, like that's diabolical at this point. Because why can another woman sit 2 people down from you and say that your man is motherfucking lying about how he feel about you when she got receipts, and then you gonna sit up there looking crazy and holler at me? Girl, she just did. She told you that your nigga been trying to holler at her on the low. So now you sitting there looking stupid with your face cracked. That's a face crack. She done cracked your face in front of all your homegirls. So you supposed to check his ass. You've been supposed to check him. You supposed to check him at the reunion when he played in your face with that damn paternity test. That shit right there. He should have never been able to play with you no more after that. Okay? He should have never been. That means he was telling you he was going to work, but he was really working. He was working, but he won't at work. That's what he was doing. But yeah, if you guys haven't been watching Bell Collective, if you're going to watch it, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this coming episode coming up Friday, because I gotta see how this shit here pan out. And I gotta see how she check his ass and how this, they might be throwing some bows, and I'm really gonna watch that. But yeah, so y'all can see what's going on with that. Let's move along. Let's get into some heavenly news. We haven't talked about Heavenly in a while. She's trying to be saved now that she's running for Congress or whatever it is she's running for. Heavenly is saved now. She's going to church and all that now. After she's been saying, yo, mama, you bitch. She been doing all that. But now she want to run for office and she need them votes. Now she's saved. Let's get into her bullshit. Let's get into her bullish. All right. Shout out to Housewives from Housewife. Let's get into married to medicine news. Ever since they found her son guilty and all that, she been real quiet, right? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So she's talking, oh, look at me. I got to tell y'all what we're talking about first. So she's talking about what she's going to do with her practice when she wins the election. So she's very, it sounds like she's is promising that she might win. She really thinks that she's going to win this position that she's running for. And now she's talking about what's going to happen to her practice in the event. Y'all know she's a dentist, her dental practice in the event that she does win. So let's get into it.
To be dentists or doctors?
My middle boy, Zachary, is actually in dental school right now. He's in his second year at Harry Medical College. So I'm breeding him to take over my practice. When I win, I will take office in 2027. And my son will be able shortly after to take over my practice.
So I'm gonna have to call up to the office and let him do all
this.
this.
It'll be Smiles by Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Zachary. Yes.
So I'm gonna have to call it and let him do my little.
Yeah, he gonna do it. You saw him. You
Yeah,
saw him. You
I
right
was
there
there.
with him.
Yeah,
You saw him with him. You was talking to him.
Yes, I was.
I know that's right.
What y'all think about it? So she's going to allow her son to step up while she steps away to do this political thing. Okay. Now, when I saw the video where she was trying to show, he looked a little unsure. I don't know if I want somebody that unsure. He comes off as being very shy and kind of standoffish, and he looked kind of unsure. And she had to keep coaching him. But I'm not saying that he, can't be a better dentist if that's what he's trying to do or has a goal to do. That's great. He's going to school to be a dentist. That's great. They make great money. But I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. She's very she sounds like she's very sure that she's gonna take this office. But let's get into it one more time.
To be dentists or doctors?
My middle boy, Zachary, is actually in dental school right now. He's in his second year at Harry Medical College. So I'm breeding him to take over my practice. When I win, I will take office in 2027. And my son will be able shortly after to take over my practice.
So I'm gonna have to call up to the office and let him do all this.
It'll be Smiles by Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Zachary. Yes.
So I'm gonna have to call up and let him do my little.
Yeah, he gonna do it. You saw him. You saw him. You
I
right
was
there with him.
Yeah,
you saw him with him. You was talking to him.
Yes, I was.
I know that's right.
Okay, so what y'all think about that? I'm not voting for her. I'm just go ahead and say it right now. Heavily, I'm not voting for you. I'm not, honey. Okay, I'm not. But so I guess congratulations to your own running though. I'm not voting for you. So and congratulations to her son for him stepping up in the practice and doing what he does. I love to see another black man coming up and doing, especially being a dentist. That's huge. We don't have a lot of great black dentists around. So shout out to him for stepping up, studying real hard, getting your credentials in order to be that. I have nothing against her son or whatever, but she has a fucking nasty attitude. I can't do nothing with Heavenly, but shout out to her children. If they want to, go to school and be something, I'm for that. Okay. So I'll be nice in that aspect. But when it comes to her, girl, no, I ain't got nothing for you. Let's get into these two right here, child. They're trying to do the boots on the ground dance, and they got a lot of comments there that were not good comments. Okay, they were saying that Trish is too stiff. She didn't know what she's doing. She should have been throwing that thing a little bit more in the dance. Okay, she's too stiff. And Ken, I don't know if he was maybe he took too many steroids that day, allegedly. I don't know. But they were trying to do the boots on the ground dance, and it just was not giving what it needed to give. So I said, let me go ahead and entertain this bullshit. So I said a couple that plays together stays together, and maybe he does a little too much on the dance floor. Boots on, said vibes up, foolishness fully activated. Okay. All right. Hold on. Y'all see the comments? Some of the comments are like, yeah. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Just so y'all know the song. Okay. Oh, fell on my seat. Y'all chat what y'all think. Girl, can you add something into? I don't. Maybe it's just me. When I'm dancing, I add a little extra oomph into my stuff. I don't want to be looking all stiff. Okay, look at him. They're doing the boots on the ground dance, y'all. What is this shirt she got on with all these damn feathers, girl? You about to fly away up in there. Got too much shit around your neck right there. No. But anywho, what y'all think about that? Because a lot of people were not feeling. Y'all see this person here like, child. I love that meme. That is too funny. A lot of people, they are complimenting her shape. I did see some comments though where they were saying like he be doing too much. They said, hold on. Somebody was saying that there was too much for her in front of their kids or something like that. That was inappropriate, like for him to be getting behind her and humping her because they do have younger kids or whatever. Somebody said something like that. And somebody said y'all cute. Said her back is the main character. that thing. They said they like her shape. Hold on. I should have screenshotted it. They said she's cute. They said, look at Trish, too cute to move. Said the girl, you better throw them hips, okay? They're telling her you need to put some more oomph into it, okay? They said Ken said I thought Ken had moved on. Somebody said they thought he had moved on. He better move on or she about to be going to jail. Y'all know what is this? November. They get ready to go to court November, I think the 5th. November 5th or something like that, where Ken had supposed to moved out back in August, and they were saying that he hadn't moved out. So the judge is saying, hey, if Marquez has the receipts that he's supposed to have to show that Ken is still living in the house with Trish after he was ordered to move out, then Trish gonna be looking at like 100 or so days in jail, like a good 6 or so months. So, and if Marquez cannot produce those receipts and he in there playing with the damn courts, then his ass gonna be looking at almost 6 months as well. So we're gonna see what it's giving, because Ken has been taking a lot of pictures inside that house. So if he's been staying there and Marquez can prove it, then his ass, then he gonna have Trish locked up and he's gonna be held in contempt for not following a direct order. Okay. But there were some people that did not like their little dance. They didn't think that Trish was, putting enough into it, if you will. Okay, I love a line dance. I love line dance. I love to dance. But you got a girl, you too stiff for me. You need to put a little more into it. Okay, she has a nice body. I'll give her a compliment on that. She does have a nice body. He's too muscular. That's too many damn muscles for me. But go off, child. All right. Obviously, they love each other. Black love. Moving on. Ain't got no more. Moving along, honey, to Kim Zolciak is gonna found herself into some trouble. I don't think this has something to do with Big Papa. But Kim Chatter found herself in $100 million divorce court case here. Damn. Just when Croydon went and got saved, here she go, derailing. So they said by week, shout out to the girls of fighting, says that Kim Zolciak is subpoenaed in a $100 million divorce by a man's estranged wife, demanding receipts for lavish gifts. So you out here messing with another man's another woman's husband, probably, if this is not Big Papa. Okay. Anywho, your ass is getting sued. So Kim Zolciak has been pulled into $100 million divorce mess, and the subpoena was served in a high school parking lot, no less. Ooh, what you doing in a high school parking lot? Her kids out of school. Now, according to no, they're not. I forget the kids she got with Croy. Damn. Said according to U.S. Weekly, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star, if we can call her that, was subpoenaed by Jillian Green, the estranged wife of Georgia businessman Kyle Mowitz. Said who wants answers about gifts, money, and luxury travel that Kim allegedly received. So you messing with somebody else's husband, Kim? That's what it sounds like. First, you messing with Big Papa, who was fully married with a whole wife. You were messing with him for years before you got with Croy, and now that you and Croy done fell out, you over here messing with someone else. Is that all you can date, is someone else's husband? Damn. Now, I said the subpoena demands that Kim turns over all communication with Mowitz, plus any info about financial support, gifts, or trips that they took together. Said that Green even wants details about Kim's estranged husband, Croy Bierman, and whether he had any contact with Mowitz as well. Let's continue, child. Said that Kim fired back through her lawyer, calling the request unreasonable, oppressive, and intended to annoy and embarrass her. Said to tell us how you feel, girl. Said the Green claims that Mowat secretly moved millions into a trust before filing for divorce and accuses him of keeping her in the dark. Now, Mowat's side says that his relationship with Kim started after the separation. Lies. Separation still mean divorce. I don't give a damn. Separation still mean divorce. Here they go again, calling the subpoena highly unnecessary. Now, a judge has not ruled as of yet, but the tea is boiling. They said in our Nene voice, close your legs to marry men once again, okay? Out here doing that shit again, breaking up happy homes, all right? I don't know if Georgia is a state, because they do live in Georgia, in Atlanta. I don't know if Georgia is that state where you can file for alienation of affection. I know they have it in North Carolina, because that's where Fantasia ass got served, okay? And the wife that Nene was messing with, that her current boyfriend, which he's Nia Seller, y'all remember the guy Nia Seller was married during the time he and Nene was messing around, and the wife filed alienation of affection charges on Nene, or a lawsuit rather on Nene. So I don't know if Georgia has that. If they do, then Kim, you might be getting hit with one of those, okay? Because they are still married, especially if the wife feels that there is any type of reconciliation in this situation. All right. So moving right along, child. Let's get into, we're going to do some reality TV talk now, okay? We're getting into some reality TV stuff. Yeah. And we're going to close it out with reality TV. Let's move along. We're moving right along, y'all. So now we're talking about Portia. Portia. Y'all know she recently announced that she is dating a female. I showed you guys who the girl is. She's a master barber. She has her own business, her own money. She will be making appearances on season 17, which is a new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, as Portia's love interest. Portia also says she is dating a guy as well. So Mr. Housewives and a few of his people sat down to talk about if they feel this relationship with Portia and this new female is just for clicks and views, just for ha-ha, just for ratings. Is it a fake relationship, or is it just something that Portia is out here just, kind of throwing in our face to have a storyline? All right, let's get into what they had to say. Very interesting. Shout out to Mr. Housewives. Let's go.
This is a storyline. Or do you think that, Candy Burr said years ago that, Portia was bisexual. She fooled around with women. So do you think it's a storyline, or do you think that she's actually is interested in dating a woman?
Both of them. I think she's definitely a lesbian, but I also think that it's a storyline for her. This is a great way to have something through the season. I have watched years ago Real Housewives of Atlanta a couple of times, and so I remember Portia, and so I would say, like, now I'm like, oh, I'm interested. Now I want to see the season now. Okay, she finally is opening up about her sexuality when before there was some denials, and now here we are. So guess what? Boom. Yeah, it's both of them. BOFF, both of them.
I was actually wondering what you were saying.
I love it. What y'all think? Put one in the chat if you think this relationships, or
do you think this is a storyline, or do you think that
if these relationships that Portia just recently announced, a boyfriend and a girlfriend, if you feel like it's only for storyline purposes only, or if you feel that this is just something that Portia is just coming out of the closet finally to live out her truth, and that she is actually happily in love with said people. I can't say person because it's two people in this situation. Put a 1 if you think that she is just doing this shit for a storyline. Put a 2 if you feel like Portia's just kind of coming out of the closet and living in her truth. Let's see. Put a 1 for storyline only. Put a 2 if she's just living her truth. Let's see what y'all think. Okay. I see some 1s. Yeah, I think it is too. I think it's storyline. Because why you ain't talked about this before? Because this, how many seasons ago was it when it was said that you and Candy had this little situationship going on where you were tonguing her down in the club? Because they did say they shared a very passionate kiss with tongues wagging. That shit. It was said that someone ate the box because Portia was trying to say something about Candy's box, and Candy was like, no, it tastes like sugar. So if you're talking about how your box tastes, and Portia, that sounds like you might have been down there carpet munching. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you munching on Candy's carpet to be able to tell her how her carpet tastes. Okay. So I don't know, girl. I don't know. Maybe you did have some, because I showed y'all the video the other day where Portia was in church preaching about women being with women and men being with men. But then you turn around and you come out and do a whole video saying, oh yeah, I got this girlfriend or whatever, and this whole boyfriend. Like, which one is it, girl? Are you saved or not? I see a lot of 1s. I don't see no 2. Somebody say I say both. Brittany Janae say I say both. Okay. She could be living her truth. I don't know. Nevertheless, I will be watching this season to see what it gives and what's going to be going on. But the new girlfriend will be making appearances on it. That's going to only help her business and her celebrityism as well, for her to be seen on the show. She's going to get more clients. Obviously, it's going to boost her clientele to be seen with Portia, to be seen on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because most of these girls, they have grown their businesses by being on the show. And a lot of people know who you are now once you show your face on TV, and we'll see what happens. All right, I will be watching though, nevertheless. Let's move along. Let's get into this Wendy news that I hope y'all can use, honey. Wendy. We got to talk about Wendy, because y'all know she keep losing jobs left and right after this damn fake ass fraud charges that her ass got on her. Lord have mercy. I'm still blown by this bullshit with her. Like, girl, how can you risk it all like this? Like, damn. If go out with a bang was a person, it's you, Wendy. I'm just saying, damn. If going out with a bang was a person, it's you. Like, I've never seen nobody that literally throw everything away that they worked so hard for. Like, why? For $400,000, that ain't even no damn money. You have literally ruined your life over this bullshit. So here's the update, guys. Here's the update. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. According to this update, it said that Wendy Osefo's team says that she resigned from her teaching position at Wesleyan University on her own accord. Now, it said originally that she was fired, okay, and that they replaced her already with someone else for said position. But Wendy is coming back and she's fighting like, no, I was not fired, bitch. I resigned. So she's saying she resigned. I don't know. Maybe we need to see the resignation letter. Do you have a resignation letter? And what did the university give you? We need to see that. You got to show some proof now, because now I don't believe you. Now we know you're a pathological fucking liar, because all of these damn lawsuits, all of these damn fraud charges that you have upon you, you and your husband, y'all are known liars. So anything that you say now, I need to see some proof. I don't know. But let's go ahead and read on what it has to say. Wendy Osefo's team is clearing things up. Said it was previously made known that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star has been replaced in her teaching role at Wesleyan University, but apparently she wasn't fired, according to her. All right, I need a receipt on that. According to her team, Dr. Wendy Osefo was not terminated from the faculty position at Wesleyan University. She formally submitted her letter of resignation prior to any public announcement made by the university. Where's that letter? You showed everything else. We need to see the letter. Dr. Osefo made the volunteer decision to step down from her role. This decision was made independently and communicated directly to the university before any external reports surfaced. Okay. Now, basically, Wendy got ahead of things and decided to throw up the deuces on her own accord. So maybe she knew that she was going to be fired. Maybe I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she knew that the university was getting ready to get rid of her. Maybe some whispers around the university, like, girl, y'all heard Wendy was on that fraud bullshit. Did y'all see how they post her on Neighborhood Talk? Girl, she is all over the news, and her husband was out here frauding, girl. They got 4 charges. Said that she somebody broke in her house, girl, and they ain't nobody breaking her house. So, girl, I think that the university about to fire her or whatever. So it got back to Wendy. She was like, girl, let me hurry up and write up this damn letter. She like this here on laptop, and then went down there and gave it down there to the university, and she hurried up and fired herself before they could fire her. So that's what it's giving. I don't know. But we need to see the resignation letter now, Wendy, okay? So that we can believe you. Because I believe nothing you have to say after this. You lied and said that the people stole your ring, then you're popping up in pictures with the damn ring on. So I need to see receipts at this point, okay? Let's move on. All right. So y'all see here, Wesleyan University reportedly drops Dr. Wendy Osefo from teaching role after fraud scandal. So if somebody dropped you, okay, that means they broke up with you. They broke up, the university broke up with you. So resign and drop, that don't sound the same. I'm just saying, right? Do y'all think she was fired, or do y'all think she resigned? What y'all think? Put fired or resign in the chat. Put 1 if she was fired, put 2 if she resigned. Let me see what y'all think. Because it says Wesleyan University reportedly drops Dr. Wendy Osefo from teaching role after fraud scandal. Maybe you didn't get the resignation letter to them in time, and they just went ahead and fired you, and then you gave them the letter, and you was already fired. I don't know. Y'all say 1? Child, I'm going with fired, girl. I don't know. All right, moving right along, though. All I see is 1s. Y'all said the buckshot. Baby, that little bang coming down sends me every time I look at it. Let's get into Funky Dineva, because he has something to say about Wendy and these fraud charges. Let's get into Funky Child. Okay, he done came back from down there at the Freaknik, or the Blacknik that they call it down there, child, in Huntsville, Alabama, to talk a little bit of shit about Wendy. He says that Nigerians cannot help but scam. Is that a digging sign? It says the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm sorry, Wendy Osefo arrested on fraud. So Funky Dineva drags Wendy Osefo and says that she disgraced her village, her mother, and her mother-in-law. Says that now has her husband risking being disbarred, right? All because she wanted to keep up with the Joneses. I agree a little bit. All right, let's get into what he had to say, because y'all know he cut deep with his reads. Let's go.
And here's the unfortunate thing, Wendy. You fell victim to wanting to keep up with the Joneses for an expectation that you built in your head. Wendy, we never looked at you as the fashion girl. We never looked at you as the it girl. We never looked at you as the girl that drive nice. We never looked at you or expected you to be the girl that lived nice. That was never the box any of us put you in. So the fact that you fell victim to the materialism of it all is really baffling to all of us, because that is an expectation that only existed in your head. No one ever expected you. There's never been a day when anybody's been like, "Ooh, bitch, y'all saw that shit Wendy had on? Bitch, Wendy was giving." We never looked at you like that, Wendy.
Wow.
Like, honestly and truthfully, Wendy, you could have wore Levi's jeans and t-shirts out the pack, and you still would have been received the same. So to fall victim to trying to keep up, and then it was like a half-baked insurance fraud scam. And here's the unfortunate thing. Your husband is being disgraced and disbarred, which brings up another thing. You don't fucked around and got your mama kicked out the village.
Not the village.
It's almost as if your mother's sole purpose in life was to birth a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. She put so much pressure on you to become what you did just so she could float around the village and have bragging rights that her daughter is a professor. Well, guess what? Her daughter's also about to be a felon. Lord, I bet your mama can't even take her garbage to the damn road, bitch, without getting the eggs of shame thrown at her ass. Everybody's laughing at you. They're gonna laugh at you. I bet the mama probably self-deported. Baby, the mama probably said, "Baby, if you can't get me back to Africa, bitch, put me on a raft and ship my ass to Cuba." That's how quick your mama ass probably done ran out the village, the way you don't embarrass her. Not only down to the ground, bitch, down to the global satellites, bitch. This embarrassment is so bad, it went up into the stratosphere and NASA beamed it all around the world. Your mama not even welcome back in Africa. She's so embarrassed about what you did. And not to mention, Eddie, them people already didn't want to fool up with your ass because they said you was from that cursed ass tribe. And just when that damn mama and family was coming around on that show, I bet that mama really hates your ass now, and she 100% feel justified for never coming around y'all ass because she believed that your ass was cursed, and bitch, you don't put this curse on her goddamn son. Do Jesus. Them Africans knew something, baby. You don't understand how you just fortified 200 generations of pettiness, because that lady gonna tell her daughters and granddaughters, when you know. That lady knew your damn family was cursed, and you don't fucked around and dragged her son to the pits of hell and the pits of jail. No, God, honey.
What?
And here's the unfortunate.
All right, so it says, shout out to It's On Site. Funky Dineva went in on Real Housewives of Potomac star Wendy Osefo about reports surfaced that she's facing fraud charges, and she is. Several, y'all. I think it was 16. I think I saw the thing said 16 fraud charges. Oh, that's a lot of jail time, girl. Oh, y'all went out with a bang. Shit. Said that Wendy allegedly filed a false claim saying that her home was burglarized, but investigators reportedly found her with some of the same items that she claimed were stolen. Detectives also said that other stolen goods were later returned to the store. Now, Funky Dineva says that the scandal has brought shame to her family and could even put her husband's law career at risk, all for trying to keep up with the Joneses. I mean, yeah, he's telling the truth. I'm not a huge fan of Funky like that, but he's telling the truth. Shit. He is. I don't see why they did that. If you having some financial issues or something like that, there were other ways in order to get your finances in order. But to risk Eddie's law license, it takes time to go and get your fucking law license. You got to pass the bar. We talked about this the other day. Like, why would you put your degrees and all this shit in jeopardy over a little bit of money? That's just a little bit of money. Y'all didn't even put the whole scam together good. Like, I mean, if somebody broke in your house and they stepped in, like we read, the court document said that the person came in through a second story window, stepped on the top of the toilet seat. Like, there wasn't even a footprint there whenever they looked. When the detective went out on the roof and came back in, there was a footprint there. So y'all don't even lie right there. Then when they checked with the neighbors' cameras, there showed no one that came even in y'all yard, let alone broke in your fucking house. And you guys also had cameras at your home, which did not show any type of burglary. And there were emails between, we're going to say like old people say, between, we know it's between you and Eddie, your husband, where you guys were actually orchestrating said fraud. So make sure you put more Louis Vuitton and new this and more Gucci on there so that we can get the maximum of $400 and whatever $1,000 for this insurance thing. So I'm lost for words. I'm really lost for words. Like, I don't know what to say. There's no way out of this shit. You're losing television deals. Like, you know, the money that you were going to get from the wife swap show on Bravo. You're not getting that because they discontinued you on that. They're probably going to cut your scenes on the show. Like, now you fired, allegedly, from the university. So that's a check gone right there. So if you are already struggling financially, now you're really going to be struggling because that's 2 jobs right there that you are going to be losing money from. Not to mention, Eddie, your husband, is probably not getting any clientele now, or his license are probably on free or frozen or whatever. His license is probably frozen so that he can't try any cases while he's going through this fucking investigation. So that's like, ooh, child. Girl, y'all should have sold some bean pies or some fish plates or something. I don't know, some t-shirts. Won't you selling some candles or something at one point? Girl, there's plenty of things you could have done besides that. Okay. Black people, y'all know we're going to always be creative and figure out how to earn some extra money. We're going to sell some fish plates. We're going to get a Kool-Aid stand, bitch. We're going to print some t-shirts. Okay. Pastor going to run a 2-week revival. Let me stop. Pastor going to run a 2-week revival. We're going to figure out how to earn some fucking money. Okay, black people, right? We're gonna make some candy apples in this bitch. We're gonna have a step show. We're gonna have a talent show or something, girl. Like that was not the move at all. Let's continue. Sweet Tea. Shout out to Housewives from Housewife. Real Housewives of Potomac. Letitia Sweet Tea. No, that's Atlanta, girl. Yeah, that's Atlanta. Yeah, they put that wrong. Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford speaks on if Wendy Osefo is living in her karma from the treatment of Nneka Ihim. Y'all know she is a friend of Nneka. She hangs out with Nneka, so of course she's gonna be on Nneka's side. Y'all remember Nneka from? I think she was on there on Housewives of Potomac like one season, and then she was not there anymore. She did just have a baby, as we told you guys yesterday, day before. So Sweet Tea has something to say about this situation with Wendy as well. Let's get into it.
Kim Power pointed out comments under Nneka's post implying Wendy's situation was vindication. Is it to you? I don't know. I can't say it's vindication though. You know, I just felt like Nneka she wasn't treated fairly, especially being a new seasoner. I know what it's like. And people gotta be careful when they boast and they brag about what they have when they really don't have it. And so a lot of y'all don't know a lot of these Bravo characters. A lot of people, they're not really living that lifestyle. It's just, of course, you get addicted to the fame, and some of these people that's been on these shows, they have real jobs and all that, but they get addicted to the fame. And, that's what I said. Fame is one hell of a drug. I always worked my job. I always worked, I was a government contractor for, throughout the time that I spent on the show. And everyone's like, oh, you're gonna quit your job and this and that. And, they try to lead with the glitz and the glam and look what I have and all that. And like, oh, you're still in so-and-so's old house, but it doesn't really bother me because like I'm winning, like I don't have no bills to pay. I still have my job at the end of the day. And I don't care. Like certain things don't really bother me. When you boast about what you have, purses, shoes, bag, it just doesn't do it for me. So, I just value financial freedom, and I just value just like traveling, seeing new places. Hence my sister, she just moved to South Africa. I'm actually looking into places in China and also Thailand. And I'm not only at South Africa because my sister's already there, but we just value different things. And it's just like you see people buying stuff, taking things back. People actually do that. You know, I have a moral compass. I'm not going to do something like that, and I don't really give a crap. You know, I don't care. I don't have to wear the labels and all that kind of stuff. To me, whenever your labels speak louder than you, then to me that's ghetto to me. Kim Parr pointed out
Ghetto.
comments under Netflix.
Not ghetto, sweet tea. Okay, whatever she had to say. I know her sister moved to South Africa. I did not know that. And y'all know her sister just had another baby too. Okay, her sister just had another baby. I keep saying, why don't her sister maybe, since they're twins, that would be like very noble of her. And I don't know if they had a conversation or whatever. Since she is still dealing with endometriosis, maybe her sister, since she does not have an issue getting pregnant because she already has kids, maybe she would be a surrogate for her sister to have a baby for her. That would be very noble of her to do. That way she can be a mom. Because I think she said she was kind of putting on the back burner trying to be a mother right now while she's focusing on some other business things. But you guys know that Dr. G has made it very much so known that he definitely wants to have a baby by a certain age. I think he said he's going to try another 2 years. And then after that, he's just going to be like, I'm not going to do it. So now that she's kind of waiting, that may kind of run into the deadline with him. I don't know what other conversations they may have had, but I know on the show, he said he's going to give it another 2 years. And if nothing happens by then he's just going to be like, adoption is always an option. But I know people want to kind of have their own baby, but I think maybe her sister, if she's willing to do it, could probably be a surrogate for her. And of course, the baby will look like you because that's your twin, right? You won't have to worry about that because, nowadays child technology, they take the egg and all this other stuff. I'm not a doctor, but yeah, that would be a great source for her to finally become a parent, because I know it's something she said is very near and dear to her. But in the case of this situation with Wendy, I agree. Like, you don't have to wear labels every single day. You just don't have to. A lot of people do that because they want people to feel like they got it. Okay, especially when you get on TV, you real braggadocious. I have 4 degrees. Y'all know how Wendy was. I have 4 degrees. My home is 3 point whatever million. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. Just live, honey. Just live. You don't have to wear red bottoms with everything to show everybody that you got it. You don't. Don't put yourself in debt trying to prove something to somebody else, and then you be the laughing stock on YouTube and every other platform, because everybody's laughing. The whole town, like the song said, the whole town is laughing at you because you were trying to live this lifestyle and live so prim and proper. Wendy's child, she will correct you if you got her degrees wrong. Mess around and say Wendy had 2 degrees, bitch. She gonna fly in there. I have 4. She was on that. So, girl, it's really not that serious. I promise you. It's really not. I have labels. I wear them hoes every day? I do not. Because it's not that fucking serious. I mean, damn. But thank you, sweet tea. Okay, thank you, honey. Moving right along. All right, let's see. Okay, last topic. Then we got to get out of here, okay? Because I got to get into my work. But I'll be out here like Wendy. Negative. Okay. Damn. All right. This is our last topic, and then I got to end my show, child. I'm just saying, you got to wear that shit every day. You don't, honey. Let the people talk. People gonna talk anyway. You got to prove shit to no one. Live your life, pay your bills. What you got and what you can afford to drive, that's what you drive. Where you can afford to eat, that's where you eat. Where you can afford to go on vacation, that's where you go. You don't need to prove nothing to nobody going broke, bankrupt, none of that shit. Do what you can do. I'm gonna say it again. Do what you can do. Wear what you can wear. Go where you can go. Drive what you can drive. Live where you can live. Stop trying to impress people. The economy is effed up right now. People are getting laid off. People are losing jobs. People cannot spend like they used to. So everybody cutting back now. Okay? Seriously. Everyone is cutting back now. Even me. Shit. Even me. I've always been frugal with my money anyway. But even me, I'm cutting back. Like, maybe I don't need this right now. Maybe I shouldn't eat out today. Maybe, everybody's cutting back. You got to watch your coins right now, because we don't know how this shit is going to turn when Trump is in office and tariffs high and his ass is high too. Shit. I'm sick of it. Like, so yeah, be frugal. Hold on to your money. Save a little bit. Spend a little bit. Okay? That's just how you got to be. You don't got to prove shit to no one. You got to prove shit to no one. Let everybody else be broke trying to run with the Joneses, honey. Let the Joneses do what the Joneses do, and you do what you do. Let's get into this last topic. All right, Real Housewives of Potomac. This says, what are the odds that Wendy Osefo will skip this season's reunion? Because y'all know she ain't gonna want to answer no damn questions. I'm just letting you know that shit right now. They gonna go hard on Wendy. Okay, Karen might get it, but they respect Karen. They have a certain respect for Karen. They're gonna ask Karen some questions, but it's gonna be respectful in terms of the fact of her going to jail. With Wendy was that bougie, type of chick. So they're gonna go in on her ass. All right, Ashley Darby is gonna go on her. I already know it. Okay, Monique is gonna go in on her ass. I already know that Giselle is gonna give her hell. I already know that. So Wendy may not. She gonna probably pull a Britt Edie and not even show up for the fucking reunion because she ain't gonna want to answer those questions, right? So let's get into what Messy Monday had to say. Shout out to Real Housewives from Housewives. All right. Dustin, Carlos, and Claudia. Let's see what they had to say on this Wendy situation.
Be too embarrassed to like want to go back to the show after this, or do you think she'll just be like, oh well, and stand on it?
No, I don't. Listen. I think Dr. Wendy obviously is going to more than likely, right, proclaim her innocence. You know, I think that's the case, and I think she will not hide from the audience. What I will say is this: Dr. Wendy was supposed to take Watch What Happens Live this week, and she was replaced by Kiana. Keep saying the name right.
That's another job she lost. She was supposed to have an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, which is Andy's show. Now, Andy controls it. That's his show. So why is it that Andy? Because it sounds like Andy is embarrassed. He don't quite want her on the platform right now. It's too soon. All this shit just happened. So to have her on the show, of course, you know, the questions are going to come to like, girl, why did you do that? Like, oh my God, how many charging? You know, she's not ready for that. So maybe it's a mutual agreement that she was not going to be on the show. But nevertheless, that's another check lost because they do get paid to appear on Watch What Happens Live. So that's another bag gone, girl. That's the thing.
KK. She was replaced by KK. Now, that could have been the doing of the network. It could have been the doing of her. We don't know. But I don't think she's going to shy from the world. I don't see that happening.
She's gonna have a time when she go back because like she's been able to kind of perch and kind of be above the fray on a lot of things. Like as far as and didn't she make some comments about Karen?
She made comments about Karen, and we can take it back. Housewives historian here. We can take it back to season 5. You know, her debut season when they had that come to Jesus moment with Monique at Karen's house after the altercation between Monique and Candace, and when Wendy wasn't a person that was my favorite on the cast because I felt like she was being extremely judgmental toward Monique. And I didn't like some of the way that she was laying on this isolated incident. She was piling that into Black representation on television and all this other stuff. And so as she sat there with that black leather jacket draped over her shoulders, I remember her arms weren't in the sleeves. Her arms were on the inside of the jacket. It was draped over her shoulders. She was like, you are not remorseful. Because that is not remorse. That's how she was doing Monique. And so it looks like those tables have kind of turned a little bit. Damn, that's all I got to say. I hope she don't piss me off and skip the reunion. though. That's all I want. Don't skip the reunion. Come stand in it. Just they're already talking shit. Ashley Darby been talking shit every chance she get to be interviewed about it, saying they making melodies, not felonies. And
Do you think she'll be too embarrassed? So like,
she ain't coming to that reunion. If she come to the reunion, I'll be surprised. I will be surprised if Wendy shows up to the reunion because that's gonna be they gonna shred the shit out of her on that couch. You hear me? They are coming for her because Wendy she's had the nastiest attitude and she has gone in on just about all the girls on this show. So they're gonna use that opportunity to get in her ass. I'm just telling you, if she comes to the reunion, I think they already got their questions and they reads already ready for her ass. Okay, Karen gonna come for her ass because she was going with Karen. Ashley Darby, like they said, already been talking shit when she was doing her little singing thing, whatever, her little karaoke thing, sounding a fucking mess. But she was up there talking shit about Wendy. Then I already know Giselle is definitely gonna be talking shit about her. Karen definitely gonna be going off on her ass. I already know it. Monique definitely gonna shred your ass. Because you was into it with her, and Wendy just had that attitude of I'm above everyone because I have DR in front of my name and respect me. I have 4 degrees. She just had that attitude, so I know they're gonna give her hell. I just know it. If she shows up, she may show up via Zoom, like Nene did that season. Okay, where she can go ahead and hit the button on their ass if they go in on her too hard. She might do that shit. But physically be there, I don't know. I don't see her doing it. If she does, I will be surprised. Okay. If she does, girl, you're a soldier. You are a soldier to sit up there to have about 5 folk coming for your ass in that way. So we'll see what happens. Okay. If she does, I may have to review that child. I might have to review that reunion in terms of how they go in on her ass. But that's it for the show, guys. I hope y'all enjoy because we got to get out of here. It said a comment about Ashley, right? Said she doing melodies, no felonies, child, and sound a fucking mess up there trying to sing. Okay, had her mom up there singing, looking like Dora the Damn Explorer. But let's get out of here. Love you guys down. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did, don't forget to press that like button for me so we can push that video into the algorithm. All right. To my top flight mods, y'all know I love y'all down. Thank y'all for an awesome job. True TV Podcast, Tyra, KVR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, Rose Armstead. Thank y'all so much for doing an awesome job. Y'all know I love y'all. Also, thank you to my content creators, Purple Unicorn, Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi, JCD Creations, Queen Speaks TV, Shay Renee, if you in the bushes, thanks for being here, love. All right. Did we miss anyone? Please let me know before we get out of here. Let me know. Did we miss anybody? Nobody? Okay, well, if that's it, thank you, Miss Carolyn Sharp. I see you, love, and everyone in the chat. Thank you to my Caramelians. Y'all know I love y'all too. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you guys later for a midday pop-in. Okay, keep your notifications on, like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you've not done so you will get all of this news that I know you guys can use. All right, bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man,